Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we're going to check out the Masters of the WWE Universe Wave 4 by Mattel. I would like to thank Mattel for providing these for review. We greatly appreciate that. As I'm sure you're aware, these are Wal-Mart exclusives here in the US. And these are also compatible with the Masters of the Universe Origins, Mattel's new He-Man line that they launched at Walmart in 2020 and everywhere else beginning January 1st, 2021. These figures, however, will remain exclusive to Walmart. This wave includes Jake the Snake Roberts, who pays a homage to King Hssss from He-Man, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Mr. T. We saw Mr. T as this year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and he's offered a new figure in this wave here. And of course, Seth Rollins. So what you see is the front of the packaging. It's same artwork as we've seen before. The rocks are exploding towards you, which is a great effect. The Masters of the WWE Universe. Love that logo. It's very retro type wrestling, WWF type logo there. And below on the bottom there you see some interior details of the ring, which looks great. And of course you see the figures there with their comic book behind them, and we're going to check that out now. Each figure is protected in a plastic tray, and there's a look at the back of each figure. Each one has his own unique artwork, which looks great, by the way. Just check out that amazing artwork that's been done there, and a brief description below them. You can see there's also some instructions how to put on the accessories. For example, Jake the Snake's head is removable to reveal the snake head, or King Hss's head, if you will. Right there. Bray Wyatt, you can move his jaw up and down. You can his weapons and hands are interchangeable, and he twists, which is pretty cool. Mr. T comes with these two powerful battle fists and pays a homage to Fisto of Masters of the Universe. And Seth Rollins comes with that big fire sword, which looks great there. And also you see each figure in this wave around the instructions there. Each one is pretty much unique in its own respect, but this layout is similar on some. And of course on the bottom you have the safety requirements, things like that. And there's a closer look of Jake the Snake and the Fiend's description in case you want to read it. And there's a closer look at Mr. T and Seth Rollins' description there. So what I'm going to do now is open these up, and we're going to take a closer look. Hey everyone, so as you can see, I've taken the figures out of packaging, and in my opinion this is a very impressive wave. You see the great attention to detail given to each of these. The Fiend, Jake the Snake Roberts, Seth Rollins, and Mr. T. They all look fantastic. Just look at those great sculpts. Again, these figures are compatible with Masters of the Universe Origins. So as you can see, Jake the Snake Roberts comes with his snake, Damien. The Fiend comes with interchangeable mace and axe, along with two hands. Seth Rollins comes with a flame sword, and Mr. T comes with two fists that pays homage to Fisto. I forgot to mention that Seth Rollins pays homage to Wondar, and as I said before, Jake the Snake, King Hssss. Alright, so here's your closer look at Jake the Snake Roberts. He's a great looking figure, great attention to detail, loving what they've done with him. He has the chest armor that's similar to Macho Man Randy Savage and a few other characters. That is mostly cast in black with some purple on the front. And he has the bright green snake icon on his chest. That indicates he's a snake man in disguise, and I'm going to show you guys that in a moment. His pants are like a greenish blue with some purple stripes on there that kind of looks like the tail of a snake. And just as I'm noticing, the snake head is over by his pelvis area. He also has purple boots and like a green gauntlets on his forearms there. He has Damien that comes with him, wrapped around his body there. As you can see, Damien looks really good. Damien's the snake, in case anyone didn't know. All right, so once you remove the face that's here, this just comes right off, and you remove the armor, you have a Snake Man, Jake the Snake Roberts, that's really nicely sculpted and painted. They really did a nice job on this. The attention to detail, especially on the head sculpt, is just really remarkable. It's definitely a great homage to King Hssss. But in the mini comic, which I'll show you guys in a second, there's a panel that shows Jake the Snake turning another character to stone, which is something that a Snake Man known as Snakeface can do in Masters of the Universe. He can turn other characters to stone. I'm almost positive King Hssss can't do that, so they kind of like mix the power between them on this figure. And you see that it's just a flesh tone on the back there. No snake deco or anything. And I mentioned the comic book, which is right here. It's a great mini comic. It's just great artwork. So you open it up, and you have a little bio right there for Jake the Snake Roberts, and you have a one-page comic. Pause the video if you want to look at it a little bit more. And the back just gives you a look at every figure in this wave here. Each figure has their own comic, mini comic I should say, own unique story, own unique cover, and that's the way to go. They really did a nice job on it. Great to see a little comic come with these figures. And just for reference, there's all of Jake the Snake's accessories, both pieces of armor that front and back that come off, his face, Damien the Snake, and the comic book. Next up is Mr. T. Mattel is making some good use of that recent Mr. T license. We saw Mr. T released as a San Diego Comic-Con in the WWE Elite Collection line. And now he joins the Masters of the WWE Universe line. He pays a homage to Fisto from Masters of the Universe. You see those two big fists. He looks really good with them. The chest armor is really top-notch in my opinion. Loving the gold and metallic blue. Also, the fists are metallic gold as well. The boots, different color stripes on there, gold with blue and red stripes, just like some of his classic wrestling outfits that he wore. He's got the red pants. He's got red and blue bands on his around his arms there. Here's a look at the back. The back has some great sculpted detail on the armor there. I think they did a really nice job on that. And he's got these knee pads as well that have metallic silver circles on there. Those look really good. Okay, I removed the armor on Mr. T, and you see his chest there, muscular tone. He has silver bracelets around his wrists there. And I didn't say anything about his head sculpt, but his head sculpt is really good. The hair has a nice sculpted texture to it. He has a grin on his face there, like he's looking for a fight. So overall, I think they really did a nice job on him. And just for reference, there's his armor detached from his body, as well as a look at the comic book. The comic book has a great artwork showing Mr. T versus Triple H. And you can open up the comic. There's a brief bio there. And on this side, you see the comic book here. Pause the video if you want to take a little bit of a longer look. And on the back is just a look at every figure included in this wave. Up next is the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. That's, as of last year, he's one of the most iconic wrestlers in this new era of wrestling. The figure comes with a great sculpt, as you can see. Loving the head sculpt on there. There's a ton of attention to detail. Just look at those teeth. Look at those eyes. I think they really did a nice job on it. There's a look at the back. Got the head. The hair has some nicely sculpted texture and paint wash on there. They did a really nice job on that. As far as the outfit, he's pretty much cast all in black, except for some white stripes on his hips and legs there. And he has a soft plastic black vest, black gloves. There's a couple of black elbow bands on his right bicep there. And other than the white stripes, the pants are black and black shoes. And let's just take a closer look at that amazing head sculpt that they did there. Just look at that great attention to detail. I think they really, really nailed it as far as likeness. And this is definitely a great character to add to this line. He's a great villain in wrestling, and I think he makes a great character pretty much for this line. As far as accessory goes, he has interchangeable accessories that swap out for his hand sculpts. This includes a axe and a mace, as you can see there. Both work really well on him. Great accessories, especially for this character. And just for reference, there's a look at the Fiend and Mr. T in a couple of ready to fight poses. The accessories on the Fiend, again, work really well for him. They make him look fierce and deadly. It's exactly what the character is all about. And of course, Mr. T, look at those fists. They work great on him too. And there's a look at the Fiend's accessories. You see the hands on the ground there. And there's a look at the mini comic that's included. The artwork, once again, looks really good. It's got the Masters of the WWE Universe logo on there. You open up the page, and you see some more great artwork there. There's a look at the bio and a description. And here's a look at the comic. If you need more time to look at it, just pause the video. And the back, once again, gives you a look at all 4 figures that are included in this wave. Up next, and the final figure of the assortment, is Seth Rollins. Pays a homage to Wundar, as you can tell by the armor there. They did a really nice job with them. The likeness is really good. Loving the armor. It's cast in black with some metallic copper deco there. Just look at that great attention to detail on the armor. They really did a nice job there. Let's turn him around. You see the armor on his back. They did a good job there. Figures from the back, at least pretty much all cast in black there, except for some of those copper lines that go around his upper legs. And let's take a look at the facial sculpt there. They did a really good job there. The hair is sculpted and there's a texture to it, which looks really good. And just for reference, there's a look at Seth Rollins and Jake the Snake Roberts with his unmasked head sculpt. Seth Rollins looks really good. He comes with that fire sword that you can see there. It fits really well in either hand. It's made of orange plastic, and they did a really nice job on it. And there's a look at Seth Rollins with the fire sword. Again, it looks really good on him. Great attention to detail. He looks fierce with it, ready for action. I really like this accessory for him. Makes him look much more formidable with it. And there's a look at Seth Rollins with all of his accessories, the fire sword and the mini comic. The mini comic has some great artwork, as you can see there. Let's open this up. And there's a brief bio there, and there's a closer look at the comic. Pause the video if you want to see more. And again, on the back is just a look at the rest of the figures in the wave. All right. Overall, I think this is a great wave from Mattel in their Masters of the WWE Universe line. As I'm sure you're aware, the parts and accessories are compatible with most of the figures in the Masters of the Universe Origins line. This is a great offering, especially for customizers. It's a dream for them. I strongly recommend picking up this line. It's great offerings. For example, just look at that great Fiend figure. I think they really nailed it. Mr. T, especially Jake, Snake, and of course Seth Rollins, along with every other figure that they've offered so far. Looks really good. Go pick it up. These are exclusive at Wal-Mart Stores here in the US. I know that it could be a little hard to find them, but keep going back, and I hope you find them soon. These are shipping now, so be on the lookout. Thank you to Mattel for providing these for review. We greatly appreciate that. Again, Wal-Mart Stores in the US. These are shipping now, so be on the lookout. I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Please like and share this video. Please also check out the written portion and photo gallery of this review. There's a little bit of a bonus pictures and content not featured in this video. So do check out the link in the YouTube description, or if you're on the website, which this video is embedded in, just look below. Please like and share this video. I said that. And please follow us on social media in the description below on YouTube, or on the upper right hand side of the website under follow us. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more coverage.